Flex the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood tryna stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Fang face. I just noticed that Teofimo Lopez has fangs. Look at his mouth. I just noticed that. Y'all remember Fang Face? The cartoon? The werewolf with one giant tooth. Oh. I just noticed that. Well, you know. I mean, he's a millionaire. You don't want to get that fixed. Yeah, he's probably one of those cats that'll get his face fixed up when he retired. Or whatever, man. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Good morning. And I'm excited about the 140 division. I'm excited. Let's do this roll call real quick. Eric H. G. McCall, Rick Blackwell, the Sensei, Stormy B-Man in the building. True Boxing Night. Thomas, what's good? Jafar Cesar, Eric Jordan, Anthony Ingram, Anwar Willis, Sam Mack, Shogun, Isha, Black Alpha, Andrew Gray, Shy Gritty, Comic Cons, Jeff Spark in the building, JDM. Where we at? Mr. Shelton. He got the 30 days of night fangs, exactly. No God. Oh my God, he said, I never drink wine. Too fast, mother. This dude, if he bit me, I'd have a goddamn aneurysm. My God, you remember the Sharkticons, Transformers? How you got the Jerome Raggedy mouth and you use a million? All right. Listen. This ain't a roast. This ain't a roast. And y'all know I don't like this dude. This ain't a roast. I just noticed that. I did this last night. I was tired and I woke up and I just looked. I said, yo. Okay. All right. Whatever, man. Whatever. I mean, Errol got his shit knocked out of a car accident and right back. It's okay. It's okay to get your fronts fixed, man. It's called modern technology. Ask the ladies out here. Weaves down their back. I mean, come on. You do anything. It's okay. Get your fronts fixed. Come on now. Shout out to my civil servants that work in any city. We have something called the dental plan. There's no excuse for you to be walking around with teeth missing. That's a choice at this point. True Maine, salute. Melvin Harris. Louis Hinton, main event Mark. San Salam. There he is, the maniac. Bronx on deck. Go subscribe to my brother, Boxing Maniac, on YouTube and follow him on the gram. The brother be cooking. It's all about the sport with this brother. Salute to him. That's my guy right there. Dwayne Price, Detroit native, KBG. What up, man? So let's get to this smoke, man. If it's even smoke. You got 4 guys here who are proven. Now, okay, let's start with Teofimo. Y'all know why I don't really fuck with Teo. Y'all know why. But let's put the nonsense. Well, it's hard to put the bullshit aside. But listen, when it comes to Teo, but listen, the kid could fight. Can we say that? He just refuses to. Now I could look at Teofimo and say the same thing. Let's say I'm a Teo fan, right? Let's keep it a buck. Let's say I'm a Teo fan. As a Teo fan, I would be looking at him saying, yo, bro, this Devin Haney situation, you were supposed to stop this at 135, man. The kid's supposed to have an L with your name on it, bro. Why you didn't do that? Fair enough? Fair enough? Because look. Tio got Loma first. Did he not? He got Loma first. And I'm talking about, well, actually, Salido got him first, but I'm talking about when it meant something. Tio became unified, not undisputed, y'all. Let's not get it confused. Teofimo became unified dealing with Loma first. Did he not? Okay. And all we wanted. Remember when we thought we was going to get undisputed? Right there, it was supposed to be Teofimo versus Devin, and then Tio started acting crazy. We was like, hold on, what happened, bro? Remember? That's where it started, y'all. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember? This is at 135, y'all. This is at 135. We rooted for Tio versus Loma. We rooted for, did we not? We rooted for Tio. We was like, yo, man, you got to get this dude, and he got him. No one knew that Loma was gonna take 6 or 7 rounds to throw a punch. That's not our problem. Tio did what he had to do, and he beat him. Fair and square. I ain't want to hear it. I was so happy for him. I said, all right, we're one fight away from undisputed. May the best man win. I like that matchup. Tio got good feet. Devin got good feet. They're young. They're hungry. I like this. We might be looking at a modern day trilogy right here. And then Tio start acting funny. And I'm like, what's happening, bro? What happened? Hold on, what is he doing? Come on, Tio, don't do this. And he did it. So a lot of my harsh feelings towards Tio is because I'm disappointed. All that racist shit that he says on the side, yo, look, man, we deal with that. That's fear. Believe it or not, that's fear. And it's fear because he hasn't fought Devin yet. So if you want to apply running out of a division to get away from somebody, you can apply that to Teofimo Lopez, y'all. Because when you do the math, not even the math, when you do the homework, you know that Tio been running from Devin at least since 2018. Y'all already know what I'm about to play, so I need y'all. If y'all never heard this before, if y'all need to listen to it, I'm going to give y'all a second. Let me know when your screen record is ready. Because I'm going to play something that Teofimo said in 2018. He's been avoiding Devin Haney that long. I'm about to play it. Let me know when you're ready. I'll give y'all about maybe 30 seconds. I'm about to play something that he said directly. Directly. In 2018, he said this. The interview's on YouTube, and I was like, what does he mean by that? Huh? And then he did it. Get your screen records ready, because a lot of people ask me, you know, where'd you get that or whatever. This is Teofimo Lopez back in 2018. I need you to listen carefully. I'm going to play it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Devin Haney made a comment, you know, trying to make whatever it is. But at the end of the day, Devin, you don't know. The WBC is not going to have you, even if you do the competition, they're not going to have you fight for the title. You can get mad at everything. I'm fighting for the title after this fight, for the IBF. And then after that, me and Loma for all 4. And where are you? You're not going to get a shot, bro. And you don't know that, but we do. And that's what we did. I'm not going to fight more fights. So it is what it is, man. Talk what you got to talk, my dude. But at the end of the day, you're not becoming a world champion at 135.
Well, that aged well. Not only has Devin become champion at 135, he became undisputed at 135, the youngest undisputed champion in the world, in the history of the sport, in the 4-belt era. But Teofimo spilled the beans. And I keep telling y'all, that meeting that he was talking about, what he just said in that interview back in 2018, that wasn't meant for us to hear. I don't know why these guys keep doing this. That was between him and whoever had that conversation over the phone or in the room or whatever. That wasn't supposed to be leaked out. When he said that, I said, what? You know, I can't find that interview on YouTube anymore. Champside said it's here. It's on you. I can't find it, bro. I can't find it. Champside said it's still on YouTube somewhere. But I can't find it. I can't find it for nothing. But Teofimo just spilled the beans. The fix was in. And look at what Devin had to do. This is why we call Devin a boss. This is why I tell y'all, we gotta respect the road travel. We gotta respect the road travel. Devin was taking short money, taking deals with DAZN, working with Eddie Hearn, working with Bob Arum. That's why I don't understand why people disrespect this young king. I don't understand it. And let me be clear, I had high hopes for Teofimo. I liked him as a fighter. It's his moves. I can't respect it. I can't respect it. Then y'all know the deal. He went on and said something crazy about Deontay, and I'm like, whoa, what is all this? What happened? What is that? Then turns right around, he fights George Kambosos, loses, then he talking about his throat imploded or exploded or what? Is that not an excuse? I said, you know what, man? I'm not even gonna bother trying to make heads or tails of this kid. Then you find out prior to that, he's having problems with his wife, or the family disowned him over her, and it was just a whole lot of like stuff. Then you found out he literally has like mental problems. I'm like, all right, man, okay. So he can't be trusted. He looks outstanding against Josh Taylor. He looked outstanding against Josh Taylor. But what happened with Sandor Martin? So you know it gives him problems. So if he looks great against Josh Taylor, looks subpar against Sandor Martin, didn't run it back with George Kambosos, it makes sense why he's avoiding Devin Haney. So when you apply the term run out of a division, because when you say run out of a division, to me, that's a negative thing. Running in boxing is affiliated with something that's negative. You can't tell me, so when people say Devin ran from 135, I don't get that. That man was there for 9 whole years. Tell me who he ducked. He didn't duck anybody. He didn't duck Shakur. He didn't duck Tank. He was there for it. Tank's team was like, you don't make no offers. Okay, so what the fuck is the offer? There was none. Do we have to review what happened with Shakur? No, we don't. Because we know what happened. He was going to stick around there. He wanted a fourth option, I believe. And he said, yo, I want one more fight. Shakur, what's good? It's not enough money. What the fuck? Wait a minute. The minimum money was 30%. He was offered 25. But check this out. The 25% would have been more money than he ever made. Then he was going to get a shot at being on pay-per-view. That's back-end money or whatever, however they were going to work that out. Whatever was going on with that. I don't even want to get too deep into that. But he was getting a shot at pay-per-view, a shot at 4 belts in one fight, 25%, which was about to be more money than he's ever made. And Devin was going to be drained. And that's something that he celebrated. The man still said, no, man. I'm not talking bad about Shakur. I'm telling y'all what happened. And I'm reading people saying, I wouldn't have took that either. What? Okay, you're just as assed out as he is. Because what's happened to Shakur since then? He didn't get the Devin Haney fight. And guess what? Devin drained and all that other stuff. Did I say Shakur's trash? No, that was a 50-50 fight. And the fact that Devin was drained, the possibility, that made the pot sweeter for Shakur. He didn't do it, y'all. What was Devin supposed to do? Hang around 135 and wait on these dudes? No, you the champion, man. And you move like how a champion moves. So what did he do? He moved up. So I'm not going to wait here. He went up and fought a champion and beat him and still getting hate. Y'all don't respect his road travel, and that's okay because it's in the books already. We can read. But I'm sorry. If you want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in a book. What? You heard me. It's not that you niggas can't read. Some of you can read but don't comprehend. Or truth hurts, so you just refuse to pick up a book or read an article or use Google for what it's for. So I'm not saying Teofimo Lopez trash. I'm saying he refused to fight. He refused to fight. And by the way, he was at 135. Did Shakur call him out? I don't recall. Let me know. Did Tank call out Teofimo when he was there? How was there all that movement? And I've said this before and I'm going to reiterate. How was there all that movement at 135? Devin was there. Teofimo was there. Tank ain't pressed none of them. And guess what? Teofimo, again, y'all, again. At least Teofimo got in there with Lomachenko and beat him. Tank wants zero smoke with Loma. So I hear all of you Tank fans and half of Baltimore running around in love with his tattoos and stuff. I'm looking at the facts. Just like I'm saying Teofimo was supposed to handle that Devin Haney business at 135. Guess what? 4 years ago, going on 5, Tank Davis was supposed to have smoked Loma. And we wouldn't even be talking to him right now or talking about him right now. We'd be saying, oh man, Tank smoked that guy already. See, I'm done hearing all of this. I've been done hearing all this. Oh, well, I think he beats him. You know what I think he beats him sounds like? Loma lost to Orlando Salido, didn't run it back. Back when I was on Facebook in those god-awful airhead boxing groups, and there was a lot of them. There was some good people in there, but the good people left because they said, yo, look, the retards outweigh the the sensible people. It's time to bail. And I left. But back then, there were people saying, you know what? I'm cool with Loma not running it back with Orlando Salido. I said, why? Well, he was winning the second half of the fight. You know, Orlando was hitting him low anyway. You're not the ref, and the ref ain't call it. It says loss on his record. Yeah, but you know he was winning the second half of the fight, so I'm okay. You're okay. This was the argument, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all, you cool with that? Right. I get it. Because if Salido beat him again, it'd have been curtains for him. It was with that loss right there, you saw his kryptonite. Second pro fight, you saw what gives him a headache. All you gotta do is push Lomachenko back. He can't fight going backwards. Period. He's good when he's running forward with his twinkle toes and giving you angles. He's great at that. But you put a jab in his shoulder and back him up, he's confused. Salido said, yo, man, I can't outbox this guy, but watch this shit. Oh, it's working. Oh! Yep. He bullied him. He put enough rounds in the bag that he got the nod. Y'all already know what I'm about to do, right? Shout out to Lomachenko.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
Viva Mexico. Get the fuck out of here. And you know what? Loma's still around. Thank you, Tank Davis. Thank you. Devin is around because of Tank Davis. He knocks Devin out, right? Why ain't he fight him, man? Now Devin's undisputed and undisturbed. He said, man, fuck yeah, I'm going up. And now he wants to do it at 140. Who gonna stop him? That's what this conversation's about. So thank you, Tank, for not doing what your fans swear you can do. Thank you, Tank, for not even considering Teofimo Lopez. Understand, all of that belt movement around at 135, that's Tank's fault, right? That's Tank's fault. I don't want to see Tank do a mother skunting thing. Listen, don't fuck around and lose a Frank Martin, bro. My live stream will be epic. And I got a strange feeling because 2024 so far has been something different. I'm not calling Cat Williams a prophet, but me and Stormy talk about this a lot. We're like, yo, there's been a lot of truth going on. Towards the end of 2023, as soon as January hit, things started happening in boxing and just in life in general. Me and Stormy talk a lot. It was like, there's been a lot of movement in life. And then the Cat Williams thing happened. I'm like, This Diddy situation, Candace Owens, a lot of movement happening in life in general. There's been a lot of weird stuff. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. You're entitled to your opinion. All I'm saying is there's been a lot of strange movement. There's a lot of wrongs getting checked. Ladies and gentlemen, not to get all religious on you, but it's never on our time. Never. It's on God's time. Pray to who you worship. God, Allah, Jehovah, that 8-armed Indian elephant, whoever it is. There's a lot of movement going on. There's a lot of truth being told. Just pay attention. You'll hear about it. You'll hear about it. So when you, back to my original point, when you apply running, Devin didn't run from anywhere. He moved up. He made a choice. He didn't leave 135 running from somebody. When you run, you're running for a purpose, from a situation, or for a cause. A track meet, the Olympics. He took his ass to 140. And he told you what he wants to do. It's etched in stone. He said it. Because he said, I did it at 135. I'm going to do it at 140. I salute that mentality. How many fighters have that mentality? Not Teofimo. He's trying to play boxing politics and shuck and jive and snake his way into title contention and do the bare minimum. I just played you what the plan was. I just played you what the plan was. Meanwhile, Devin is running around looking for the smoke and beating people who are in his way to solidify his name, while Teofimo's playing politics and bullshit. Do we like boxing or the politics? We was just talking yesterday. Do you agree with Errol or do you disagree with Errol? Do you like the politics or dislike the politics? A lot of people like the politics when it suits their agenda. Notice I never once said I was mad at Errol. What I always say on my platform is I understand the business of boxing. You can't make me like it though. In a fair world, Bud gets that shot. He deserves it. But this is boxing, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. And stop acting like this is the worst shit you've ever seen. We've seen worse. We've seen worse. This is typical. This is typical. That's why I said I want to hear y'all opinion. Is it right? No. Is it business? Yes. These fighters, these promoters, these managers, they get away what we allow. Because let me tell you something. There's people that are perfectly fine with what's happening with Errol. There's fans perfectly fine with how Teofimo moves. He is allowed to do what he do because not enough people are holding him accountable. I'm talking about Teofimo now. Teofimo was supposed. Why couldn't Teofimo do what Devin did at 135? So when you apply the term ran, Teofimo ran his ass to 140 as if Devin wasn't going to be there. Now he's there, and now Teo got this belt like, oh shit. Devin said he wants to clean out 140. And if Teofimo's the last man standing, how is he going to avoid Devin Haney? Well, he already said, yo, I fight Bud. Now let me ask y'all a question. Is Teo crazy? Is he crazy? Or is he crazy like a fox? That's an old term. Y'all might not know that. Is he crazy? Is he crazy like a fox? How do we know? Now he's a WBO champion, right? Now watch this. They stripping belts all over the place. 154, 147. He's not going up to fight Boots. They try to put Boots on Devin. Shocker. He's saying, hey man, I'll fight Bud. Bud's running from me. Bud's running from me. Him and Bud, they could sell some seats because we'll tune in to see how bad the ass whooping is going to be. And a lot of us don't like Teo. We want to see how bad the ass whoop is going to be. But Teo's going to be laughing all the way to the bank. Now this man done ran from Devin Haney, and he's accusing Bud of running from him. This is where we at in boxing, y'all. Bud said, "Yeah, man, no. I'm at 154. I'm trying to fight Fundora. Here come Errol. I don't do lines, homie. It sounds fucked up, but we know the business of boxing. So there it is. So what is Bud gonna do? Do y'all see my point now? Teo acts crazy. He's not crazy. He's not crazy. You don't need a crystal ball to understand what's happening here. Now, I didn't say anything. I don't want to speak shit into existence. I didn't say it, but I saw this shit coming. I said, there's a reason why he's calling out Bud. Just give it a minute. And then this happened. Now, let me ask y'all a question. What the fuck is Bud doing next? Go ahead and tell me. He's not fighting Fundora next. If the WBO said, hey, man, no. Here's what you're going to do. You're fighting Bud. Fundora's team is like, we ain't got to do shit. Wait a minute. Has Fundora touched $1 million yet? It's a question. I don't know. I'm not saying he hasn't. He probably has. I don't know. How much are those sanctioning fees? Hold on, WBO. You want us to get into the ring. Now listen carefully, family. This is Fundora's team's ideology. You want us to get into the ring to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. We're blessed that we got this win in the first goddamn place. And it wasn't intentional. Tim Tszyu had a bad cut and his corner was just completely inept of handling the situation. They didn't know what the fuck to do. And it cost them a loss and some belts. So now Fundora's team was looking at the WBO saying, now you want us to pay sanctioning fees and get into a goddamn fight with the best fighter in the world and lose our 2 seconds of fame? But we'd rather fight Errol. Well, you could lose that too. Well, watch this. We can also win it because we don't know what kind of Errol this is. And guess what? If we're going to get beat up, I'd rather get beat up for $2.5 million than $500,000. Do you see my point? Now, the correct thing is your Bud deserves it, but this is business. Right? It sounds messed up. It is messed up. I understand business. I hate it though. So now, if Bud's not getting Fundora, all Fundora's going to do is say, you know what? You can't tell me what to do. I'm going to drop the belt. I don't want to pay a sanctioning fee anyway. Take your WB. Take it. Here. Take it. It's not vacant. What's Bud going to do? Who's he gonna fight for it? He could fight somebody for it. Who's he gonna fight? And then you gotta be careful who he fights. I'll say it again. Bud also has to be careful who he fights. Let's go to the champions at wait, hold on. Let's go to the rankings. 154. If Fundora vacates the WBO, what's Bud gonna do? Fight Josh Kelly, Erickson Lubin, Xander Zayas? Now those three names I just said, everyone's saying, yeah, he beats those guys. Virgil Ortiz is way down there at number 7. Everyone says, yeah, Bud could beat him. Hey, man. Listen, man. I need y'all to understand something. Anybody can have an off night. And let me throw another name out there. Brian Mendoza just fought, what's that kid's name? I think he's a Ukrainian kid. What's that dude's name? Brian Mendoza just got the shit beat out of him by this Ukrainian guy. What's that guy's name again? He just fought him. Well, Stormy, what's that brother's name? Oh man, what is his name? What is his name? It's a Ukrainian dude. Well, anyway. But yes, that's him. Boachuk. Let me tell you something, man. That guy's dangerous, man. Tom Loeffler's guy, yeah, that guy's fucking dangerous. Go watch him, and you'll see what I'm talking about. He ain't finna lay down for nobody. Yeah, fella, yeah. Tim Tszyu is still out there. Fedor could vacate that belt and still fight Bud. But what's messed up is Bud wasn't trying to fight. Tim wasn't trying to fight him anyway. So now Tim, to get back in the saddle, he may have to fight Bud. But watch this. His team might be on some, number one, we wasn't going in that direction anyway for obvious reasons. Number two, you already have an L. You go in there with Bud, that could be 2 L's. So that might not be a good chess move. It might not. So I don't know what Tim's gonna do. I don't know. Tim Tszyu is logical, but I don't know if that happens. So this guy, I can't even say his name. Bofuck. This guy Bofuck, right? Bofuck. That dude's down to bust ass. He ain't gonna lay down for nobody. You fuck around, and you know how they like to, let's say they like to gift belts to people. Let's say they look at the rankings and they say, you know what? Nah. We want Bud to represent our belt. So until Tim Tszyu heals up, we're not gonna force that. Xander Zayas, he's ranked number 3 unless something's changed. Don't do that to Xander Zayas yet. Erickson Lubin, chill. And there's no disrespect to him. But nobody's gonna want that right now. Let's get him. We want to get him that belt. See now they like to go down, way down in the rankings and pull somebody up. I'm telling you right now, Bofuck is not that guy. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm not saying Bud loses to him. I'm just saying. Oh, well, our fella says he's the WBC interim champion. So he's not far off. He's not far off. But putting him in the ring with Bud just to try and gift Bud a belt, just to say, okay, he fought somebody that was that wasn't green, like a Xander Zayas. But was a tough guy, and he was a European tough guy, Ukrainian. You know, the Ukrainians are hot in the streets right now. I wouldn't recommend that. because the fight might be a little more difficult than you think. But my point is, what is Bud gonna do now? Enter Teofimo Lopez. There's a reason why his crate. Y'all were confused at that. I wasn't. I said that he's not calling out Bud for no reason. I was not confused about that at all. I said he's calling out Bud because he don't really want to deal. Teofimo's not trying to go undisputed anywhere. He's trying to make as much money as he can and get the fuck out the game. You understand? There was a reason why I was calling Bud, and Bud can ignore him, or can he? Is he going to fight for that vacant WBO strap? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be shocked if Fundora doesn't vacate it. If they force him to fight, Bud, and he says, I'm going to go ahead and fight Bud, I'm going to be shocked because he's going against what his team says and everything. I'm going to be very shocked. Because there's a little chance. I'm just saying I'll be shocked. But if he does it, he does it. But I don't think he will. He's going to go get that Evo payday. And we'll see how that turns out. But Teofimo's the weakest link right now at 140. Now, and that's another thing. See what the Raw reports, let me put that up. See what my brother said? See that? And this is what I'm talking about with Teofimo, though. This man, he thinks he's playing chess, but he's annoying as hell, man. He's annoying as hell. He thinks he's playing chess. He's annoying as hell, man. He's annoying as hell. And how long, yo, bro, what's the rule with the WBO? Help me out here, brothers. He don't have a mandatory for how long? It's like some crazy rule with them. It was like 2 years or something crazy. It's like some silly ass rule. It's like ridiculous. I say, man, this dude knew just what he was doing, man. Maximize his dollar with minimum work. I don't respect that. He can respect it because he's securing his 18 months. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. He's saving his brain power, taking minimum damage, and he's trying to maximize his dollar. Now that's smart business-wise for him, but as a supporter of the sport, I don't want to deal with that. I'm like, come on, bro. I'm a consumer, bro. Whatever. So he's the weakest link. All right, so I'm not concerned. I think he'll dump that belt before he'll fight Devin. Or now, listen, him versus Isaac Cruz. Now here's my thing with Isaac. And I know I always say I love his story. The guy was damn near about to be homeless, from what I understand. And he's a family man. He's a quiet kid. You know what I mean? He's hard-nosed. I'm putting him in the category right now because, you know, all these guys, they do shit to piss me off down the road eventually. But I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. I think if he doesn't get glamored by the business, right now, where he's at 140, there's a lot of work to be done. He can at least attempt to clean things up and become undisputed. He said the right things after he beat Rolly Romero. He called out Devin. He called out Tank. He called out everybody he's supposed to call out. I like that. Right now, as it stands, if you want to apply Aztec Warrior to any active Mexican fighter that's in the limelight right now, you apply it to Isaac Cruz. This guy literally came from nothing. Again, he was about to be homeless, from what I understand. And he got the call for Tank, and we saw how that worked out. And Tank said it, not me. He said A Star Is Born. That's what Tank said. Thank you, Tank. You did this. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying you did this because we wouldn't not have known who this guy was. And he hasn't looked back since. He's another guy that fought Yuriorkis Gamboa, and salute to him. I heard he's having some trouble. Not going to get too deep into it. I don't the Freddie Roach's guy, Camaro, whatever the guy's name is. I was at that fight. That was on the Bud Crawford, Errol Spence undercard. I don't think he won that. That was just my opinion. But I saw his kryptonite there. A long reach, someone that can use their height. And you can control Isak with the jab and good footwork. Because Isak does not cut the ring off. He follows you and he tries to land those. Yeah, Cabrera, that's his name. He throws, let me tell you something. Isak throws heat. Every punch he throws with horrible intentions. But a good boxer, he's not landing nothing, man. He has to be very careful. And at this point, the fights that he should be trying to get should be against the belt holders. Everything should be his team, in my opinion. This is my opinion. Everything should be a shot at unification for all four of these brothers. Now, we know Devin's about that life. All right, my concern is about everybody else. I don't trust Teofimo. And now here's the thing. I think stylistically, Teofimo will style on Isak Cruz. But will he fight him? No. He's trying to fucking go up and get killed by Bud for millions of dollars. Understand. He'll try. But we know how that ends. That'll be the first time you see Teo get stopped. He's not beating Bud. I don't know what that is. It's like, yo, be careful what you ask for. What if Bud says, man, I ain't trying to fight for that vacant WBO shit. I wanted to fight for Ndoro. You know what? How about this? And he turns around, looks at Teo. I'll go, meet me at 147. Fuck it. But guess what? If he goes to 147 for Teo, guess what everyone's going to say? Why are you going for Teo and not going for Boots? Whoa! Rocking the hard place. My brother Thomas says, didn't Cruz decline a Shakur fight at 135? I heard something about that. That might have been, I was so disgusted. I stopped doing short videos for a while because I was just so disgusted. I have to remember to remove my emotions from this shit because it's a business. He may have. And if he, let's go to Google. Let's go to Google. He probably, I don't know. Cruz ducks Shakur. Isak Cruz. Okay, this is somebody on YouTube. This is a year ago. Somebody says Isak Cruz openly ducking Shakur Stevenson. Did Shakur? Okay, Shakur Stevenson complains about Pitbull Cruz's Zepeda. Okay, breaking news. Isak Cruz officially ducked Shakur. Okay. So he didn't want the fight? I didn't do no okay, Shakur Stevenson versus Isak Cruz is ordered as final what? What the fuck is this? When I tell you I did no homework on it, okay, Shakur Stevenson versus Isak Cruz ordered by WBC. This was in 2021. Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, I just got confirmation from my brother. My brother just texted me. Yeah, he ducked him. So there it is, y'all. Salute my brother Cano Loco. He just texted me. And that's good enough for me. So he openly ducked him. I didn't do any homework on the situation. See? I'm not even going to sit up here and cap for y'all. I'm telling y'all I ain't do no homework on the situation. Y'all are saying it. My brother Cano Loco just texted to me. Yeah, so it's official. He ducked Shakur. Why do you think he did that, y'all? Didn't I tell you that I see the kid's kryptonite? I love his story. I'm happy he's feeding his family. I follow him on Instagram. I saw him sitting at the table after the fight, and he's with his babies and his wife. Wonderful, man. I'm so happy for this kid, man. I'm so happy for this kid. Everything he should be doing right now should be in reference to unification. So, before he left 135, he ducked Shakur. There it is. I told y'all I think Cabrera beat him in Vegas that night, but he got the nod. And Shakur is light years ahead of Cabrera as far as boxing is concerned. So if he ducks Shakur, again, this was business, right? Now Isak is celebrating. He's on fire in these streets, but so is Shakur. But Isak, watch this, y'all. You ain't gonna like this. Isak has a country behind him, as if America's not a country. Shakur has America behind him, does he? Well, that's not enough. That's not enough. It's never enough. When American fighters fight, it's never enough to have America behind you because America's saturated. You have Americans here, then you got Americans that say, "Oh, I'm of Argentinian descent. I'm of Mexican descent. I'm of Haitian descent. I'm of Jamaican descent. I'm European descent." So American support is never enough. Hell, Erislandy Lara calls himself the American dream. He's Cuban. I can't unsee it now, bro. Premier Boys. I can't unsee it. Tim TV says he ducked Ali Rivera too. Well, listen, it makes sense. These guys got good footwork, man. There was work there. Kano's putting me on the game right now, bro. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to say. I always say this. Just because you're celebrated doesn't mean you're great. I always use Arturo Gatti as an example of that. Now, I love Isak Cruz's story, but apparently he has great handlers because you know what's happening here? And thank you, Kano. You know what's happening here? He's allowing his support and momentum overshadow what's happening in front of our face. And if you don't have an ear to the ground, like our brother Kano and like a lot of you have in the chat, I just told y'all I didn't do no research on Shakur and Cruz. I didn't do any research on it, but my brother Kano's in my text right now just put me on the game. No one's going to hold him accountable if people don't know certain things. Now, he has excellent handlers. I just said that Cabrera, I thought he won that fight. I saw the kryptonite. He was swinging and missing. Rolly got beat up bad, and I hope Rolly's okay. I hope Rolly's okay. I'm not going to clown the kid, man. That was a beating, man. I did not like, man, more on that. I'll do a video about that. I was really annoyed with that. It was like, look, Tim Zoo's corner wasn't the only corner fucking up that night, bro. Rolly's corner needs to be fired too, man. They could have got that kid killed. And all right. Salute to Rolly, man. I don't wish no harm on him, man. But back to the brother Cruz here. Cruz is allowing his momentum and his support, which can be unconditional, overshadow what we don't know or we openly ignore. I didn't know about him ducking Shakur because I didn't pay attention to it. Because I was kind of sick of Shakur too. So I just said, I don't pay attention to certain things, but Kano's up on game. A lot of y'all are up on game. I tell y'all all the time, I don't know everything. But what I do know is what gives him problems, which is why I say I think Teofimo Lopez beats him. I think he beats him fairly easy. I think he wipes him out, a 12-round decision. Now that he's captured the WBA belt, I wonder what he does next. Everything that these men should be doing should be in reference to unification. Now, you called out all these men because it's the sexy thing to say. But are you a throwback fighter? Are you going to jump into the ring with somebody where your people are telling you, yo, look, man, stylistically, we know what needs to be done to beat this guy, but we don't know if you could do it, Isak. Are you going to say, well, fuck it. Let's do it. Run it. Tell me what I need to do. I got to try and do it. I got 4 months. Are you? You going to do it? Or is your camp going to do what Tank's camp did? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why would we fight Shakur if he's not going to let us do what we do? Did Coach Cal not say that? Am I making that up? I'm not making that up, y'all. He said it. He said it to Marco. Salute to Marco. He said that. If he's not going to stand there and let us do it, why would we fight him? If he's not going to stand there and let us do what we do. Oh, man. You really said that out loud, Coach? Damn. He said it. We not making it up. He said it. I was shocked. I said, oh, my God. He's admitting now as a coach, he knows what needs to be done to beat Shakur. But what he's saying is his fighter can't do it. His fighter can't do it. A lot of coaches will say, okay, I know what it takes to beat this guy, that guy. All right, well, what about your fighters? I don't have any fighter in my gym that can do what needs to be done. That's what you're saying. But Tank is celebrated. You see what I'm saying? That man's never been undisputed. He's bamboozled the public by saying belts don't mean shit. So let me get this straight. Devin cleans out 135 and it didn't mean shit. He's in the history books. And I'm looking at his resume. That don't mean shit. Hell, Tank, you created Isaac Cruz. And now watch this. One fight at 140. And he's a WBA champion. And went to 140, no catch weight or nothing. He didn't even tell Rolly to catch weight. Yo, I want to catch weight you. But didn't Tank do some fuck shit to Rolly as far as weight is concerned?
What the fuck?
Right. I'm just pointing some shit out, man. Exactly, odd fella. So, yeah, Isaac ducked Shakur. That's confirmed. And he ducked a few people. Shout out to Counter Loco. So, it's confirmed. So, he has some great handlers that are moving him around people and trying to get him in title contention. So now, what does he do next? Now, if Tio was smart, he would go after Isaac Cruz and try and become unified. That's a bigger bargaining chip. I don't know why the fuck he's looking at Bud. That's stupid. Go grab that from Isaac. You can outbox that guy, or can you? Which brings us to Requete. Subriel Matias. This guy kills people in the ring. This guy's the boogeyman. This is also the longest 2 weeks in the world. Didn't he tell Bill, we'll get back to you in 2 weeks? We're now in April, y'all.
What the fuck?
Oh, we'll fly you out to Arizona. The fuck you gotta fly him out to Arizona for? There's something called Zoom. Hell, they could have started a StreamYard and had this goddamn meeting. What are you talking about? So now I'm looking at him strange, like, what's going on, Superdale? What happened, man? My God. I've never seen such, oh, well, Bill, he said he spoke to the team. He lied. He lied. Bill lied again. I said, what are you talking about? That motherfucker Khan called him. It was the weirdest fucking thing. I said, wait. What's going on? What's that guy's name? Peter Khan? I was like, wait. What's happening? Wait. What's happening? What's going on here? Okay, so he spoke to Peter Khan. Well, Peter Khan don't have nothing to do with Super L. Okay, so why are they on the phone? Because Bill lied. No, why are they on the phone? Because Bill lied. No, why are they on the phone? Well, Bill spoke to him. Wait a minute. Then you find out, literally the next day, Peter Khan called him. Wait a minute.
What?
The fuck you calling him for? Hey, watch this. Oddfella, I'm going to call you today and talk to you about 503 Line's construction business. Does that make any goddamn sense? We all know each other, we all cool, but what the fuck do I know about what 503 actually does for a living? I don't know. Outside, he just wears a construction vest. I don't know what he does. But I'm going to call Oddfella. BF, what up? I'm going to call Oddfella about his business. Why would I do that? I'm going to call you up and negotiate a raise for 503's business. And I ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, that's basically what happened. But on the third day, they got it right. Because T. Matias was on the Boxing Voice, and Bill, you know, Bill's like Candyman. You say his name a few times, the brother gonna pop up. He popped right up. They said, okay, I'm talking to the right guys now. Let's get it. And let's fly me out to Arizona, and we're going to have lunch. And look, man, Bill done had lunch with a bunch of these niggas. Ain't get no fight. Did he not have a brunch with Bob Arum? Yo, let's get the Shakur fight popping. He was like, no. Let's get this fourth option. He was like, no. They tried to go around him. Shakur was like, no. What the fuck? Stop me when I'm lying, y'all. Is this not what happened? Is this not what happened? I'm not making it up, y'all. This happened. Salute to my brother Eric Jordan in that super chat. He said, duck be ducking from the ninja sword. Lightweight?
Give power to my nigger sword!
They don't like the nigger sword. They don't like it. So they went Super L. Because realistically, we were supposed to. All right, let me not say realistically. Here's what I thought. I thought after Devin beat Regis, by now, around April, I thought we was setting up for a unification between Super L and Devin. That's what I thought. I'm not talking bad about Super L. I'm just saying that's what I thought. Y'all remember when Bill showed up in the Strong House on that Sunday and he said what he said, and then niggas start flooding my DMs. Oh, Bill lied, Bill lied, Bill lied. I said, whoa, calm down. He said he called them and they spoke to him however way it went. They said, no, he spoke to the wrong guy. So I said, whoa. Okay. Let's say Bill called him. Because I know that's what he said. You know, I called him or whatever. Well, whatever. But even if Bill called the wrong guy, why did that wrong guy maintain an entire conversation? How come that guy didn't say, whoa, Bill. Super L, you know I don't work with him, right? Why are you calling me in reference to him? What do y'all think? Bill just said, oh, well, yeah, you know, I'm trying to make it look like I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying, Peter? Peter never said that. And then you find out Peter called him. BF said that was the plan. I knew it. But when this motherfucker said no, that's when Ryan Garcia stepped up. And then he stepped out fucking with Floyd, and then he stepped back into the picture. He stepped out, then stepped back in. Double Dutch. The double Dutch bus rolling down the street. And I'm glad you said that. Thomas said Super L was hurt, was trying to get a multi-fight deal with the promotional company, though. I understand that, but say that. He didn't say that. He needs to speak it. And Devin didn't do what Teofimo tried to do. He said, we want to fight you, I think like in February or something like that. And you have a week to comply. And he knew his hands was broken. He knew his hands was broken. Tio tried to get him in the ring with broken fists. I was like, yeah, nice try, motherfucker. See, Devin was trying to lock the fight in and say, all right, heal up, and then we'll fight. See, realistically, by now, I think Subriel's hands are pretty much healed up. We're supposed to be talking about Devin versus Subriel, WBC versus IBF, unification. Look, BF says Devin didn't even give him a date. In other words, let's lock the fight in, heal up, and let's get it. Subriel was like, no, y'all. So I understand, you know, we're trying to get the multi-fight deal or whatever, but he needs to say that out loud, because when you leave it for us to do the homework, a brother like me is like, all right, why don't you just say that shit? Because now you out here looking like a duck. Look, BF said Dio gave him a date. In other words, a deadline. Whether your shit is broken or not, I want you in the ring. See, this is what makes me sick about Tio. That's not business. That's him being a bitch. Business is what Devin tried to do with Matias. We know you're hurt. When do you think you're going to be healed up? We want you next, unification. You tell us when you want to be healed up. You got to fly him out to Arizona and all this other ridiculous shit. What they did was not say anything and allowed the public to deal with it. Everyone says Bill is a liar anyway. They're cool with that. But when the truth comes out, listen, man, I did a whole live and I said, why ain't nobody calling Peter Khan and calling him a liar? My brother Connor says, end of this month, beginning of May, his hands will be completely healed. Connor, my brother, just said, end of this month, beginning of May, his hands will be completely healed. Do you think Devin wouldn't have gave him, do you think they couldn't have, you know what? I believe they would have said, you know what, we locked in for maybe June or July this summer. Heal up, just get your road work in, get your running and conditioning. You ain't got to hit no bag or whatever. Do some shadow boxing. Get your sparring in. Give us a date. July, August. And I know it's kind of far off. But no doubt in the mind, Devin wanted that fight next. See, when you leave this like to us, to decipher, it's easy to go in a direction. It's easy to call Bill a liar, man. Y'all niggas don't like him anyway. So I understand. I'm cool with that. There's nothing I can say. There's people listening right live talk about no. Yeah, I bet. Keep on buck dancing. Devin's the only fighter out here legitimately looking for the smoke. So I understand he's trying to get deals and everything else. I understand. But they need to speak up. I use Google for what it's for, and not for nothing. Fuck that. BF talks to Bill more than anybody here. If I'm confused about something, I'll call him, be like, yo, what's going on, da-da-da-da. But I know, y'all don't like Bill, y'all don't like Devin, y'all don't like BF, y'all don't like me. Y'all screen record this or whatever, and then do your fucking bullshit videos or go to somewhere where it's therapeutic. A pro tank chop shop that just calls Bill liars and shits all over the LDBC. I get it. I get all of it. But it doesn't negate from the fact that a lot of y'all niggas are just monkeys.
Monkey!
I get it. Do you like Devin?
No.
Do you like Bill?
No.
Wait a minute. You look in the mirror. Do you like yourself?
No.
You like your father? Do you know your father? No. I get it. The shenanigans are just awful, man. You niggas make me sick. Oh, my brother Kano. Listen, man. Kano's the fan, man. He's texting me right now. He ain't in the chat, but he's texting me. He says, Matias, he wants to fight, but he needs to check with his team because they're the ones dropping the ball. And I believe that. I believe that 100%. I believe that 100%. Oh, that's what's up. Let me read this super chat real quick. Watch for the Hook says, Dev needs a serious fight like Matias after this circus show with Ryan. He beats Matias in gladiator fashion and gets undisputed respect from his fans. Yeah, okay. Clarence McClain in the building. Salute. Bronx on deck. Yeah. Listen, Ryan Garcia's in the way. I just think that, well, first of all, let's keep it a buck. It's boxing. Devin has to beat the shit out of Ryan. And just have him, whatever journey that Ryan's on, he need to just go ahead with it. They're leaking videos of him dropping sparring partners and shit. Look, okay, man, niggas get dropped in sparring. I don't care about that. Devin got to beat the shit out of Ryan and get him out of there. Sit his ass down. Sit him down. Sit his ass down. Now, watch for the Hook back in that super chat. He says, Tio gonna make a circus show when he fight Dev. I think Ryan's in the fucking way, but Devin got to get rid of him so we can get down to the business. We gotta get down to the business, and the business is this. Right now, I think Devin will be the last man standing. I really believe Devin will be the last man standing. Last man standing. Fuck out of here. The weakest link, in my opinion, and this is all respect due to this is with respect to Isak Cruz, especially with the education that my good brother Kano Loco I appreciate that, man. Texting my brother right now. I think Isak, he's going to be the first to drop the belt, to lose a belt. I think Tio could beat him off of footwork alone. I think Matias, it'll be a little more of a slugfest, but why do that when you could box his kid? I think Superdel Matias has more offensive and defensive tools than Rolly had. Kind of feel bad for Rolly. I'll speak on that later. These fucking corners are horrible, man. I think Devin's gonna fuck around and become undisputed at 140. I think it's gonna come down to Devin and Superdel. I think so. Definitely. I think it's definitely going to come down between him and Superdel. He ain't scared or nothing like that. I think Tio's scared. I think Tio's scared of Devin. I think Tio's scared of Devin. I really do. Because, man, they could have been got it on, bro. Like 3 years ago, they could have got this done. They could have got this out the way, man. It's like, you know, this is one of those fights where it's like, yo, man, I'm looking at a fight. I'm like, man, it's a good fight. It's a 50-50 fight. And then one motherfucker start acting crazy. They ducking the fight and saying they ducking the fight while talking shit. It's like, what are you doing? Okay, yeah, you got a fan base, but it's not that much bigger than his. Teofimo don't got like a super duper fan base like people think. It's not even like that, man. You know, I was just cooking. I didn't even realize that the whole time whatever, I do that sometimes, man. You know, I didn't. How could I believe what you say when I see what you do? Have I been giving him credit where he didn't deserve it? And I hate to say that, man. It's like, oh my God, man. Oh my God. I don't know. But I think I'm not gonna say easiest route. I say the most logical. If you want to just grab a belt, I would pursue Isaac Cruz, because those three men, Matias, Haney, Lopez, they can outbox Isaac. I don't know. Devin's hitting a lot harder at 140, ain't he? I don't know. What happens if he pops him in his head in the 10th round? Who saw Devin knocking down Regis Prograis? I'm not even gonna hold you. I didn't see that. I just thought he was gonna rock his head back all night long, like he was doing with I almost said Jorge Arce. Jesus Christ. Y'all know Jorge Arce? Devin better not fight Jorge Arce, man. Oh man. Oh man. Anyway, I thought it was gonna look like that. And I thought that, you know, Regis would be on a seek and destroy mission, but all night long his head would be getting rocked back. And you know, wasn't like that. Devin dominated him, bust him up, dropped him in the second round, almost knocked him out in the 10th. I was like, what the fuck? Damn. Devin beat him so bad, motherfuckers started talking about banned snack. They got right on Twitter. It was like banned snack. I was like, oh, what? Wait a minute. Now we banning snack? Holy smokes. Now it's banned snack. That's how bad he whooped his. That's how bad y'all scared now? Now we got a banned snack? I don't want to hear it. I gave my opinion on snack 3 years ago. We cool now. I'm good. I ain't got nothing to say. What the fuck? Have niggas actually wishing death. That sick motherfucker. I hate the LDBC. I kill them. I cut them. I don't see them at no fights. I hate the LDBC. I hate Devin Haney. That crazy. There's some niggas need to be in the crazy house. I'm dead serious, bro. Listen, man. Every nigga in jail isn't Nelson Mandela. Some niggas need to be there. So I think Isaac possibly, and I hate to say the easiest path to go, but you get what I'm saying. If everybody's trying to unify, everyone should be running towards Isaac Cruz, because I've seen what gives him problems. Isaac can't beat Devin. And I don't even think Isak could beat Teofimo Lopez. His feet are better. Get unified. Being that I don't trust Teofimo Lopez, Watch for the Hook says Isak is fighting Barrosa. Whoever lands first, because apparently Barrosa got that dude could crack. The Aztec Elder, he could crack. That shit was crazy. I knew he could crack when he hit Rolly, and I saw Rolly's face. I was like, wait a minute. He felt that shit. He walked in the ring, his receding hairline. I was like, oh man. I wonder why they picked him. Oh, they think he's a mark. And he hit Rolly, and I saw Rolly's face. I was like, oh, he felt that. I was like, wait a minute. And then Rolly said, this guy hits harder than Tank. And then his last fight, I said, oh, hell nah. This dude's dangerous. So if Isak fights the Elder, the Aztec Elder, Barrosa, he better be careful. Because he's not as fast as Isak, but it's one of those things. If he get caught in an exchange, he could hurt something. You take him serious. You take Barrosa serious. It's not a game. Don't believe that old man. He look like he's 70 in the face. He look like Golem from fucking Lords of the Rings. Don't believe that shit, man. That guy could hurt you. Is Davies okay? Davies hit the deck and he blinked and he heard 8. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck? I better get up. No. You sit your ass down. It's over. I was I don't trust niggas that don't get a haircut before the fight. I mean, what was O'Hara Davies doing, man? Seriously. Why are you coming in there with no lineup? You know what I mean? It's like you didn't care. It's like, bro, what are you doing? I mean, you're trying to rock a beard, but it's not. He was trying to wolf it out, but it wasn't like done. It was like, what did he? They ain't had no lineup. I mean, he ain't have enough hair to cornrow it. But what was you? You look like that in camp, and then the day of the fight, get your lineup. And we haven't. That's right, Shawa. We haven't heard from O'Hara since that happened. I hope he's okay. But that was insane. When I saw that, I said, nah, this dude got cracks. This dude, Barrosa, yeah. Stormy said he said the buckwheat special. Oh, yeah, my 4-man tournament, we'd love it, but Teofimo ain't contributing. He wouldn't participate in that because wasn't there a tournament that Teofimo didn't participate in the first goddamn place? Teofimo would fuck that up. If Bud says, all right, Teo, let's get it. Now watch this, y'all. I said earlier, if he looks at Teo and says, fuck it, let's fight, everybody is going to say, Bud, you's a sucker because Boots is there. Boots will be the loudest nigga in the fucking room. And he'd be right. But watch this, y'all. You ready for this? This is the fuck shit. Business-wise, see, here I go. Business-wise, Bud, he ain't got to fight Boots. They done took his belts already. He could be like, yo, I feel disrespected. I can explore my options. Why am I exploring my options? Y'all taking my belt. I'm exploring my options. Y'all, why y'all trying to take my belt? Can I ask y'all a question? How long did Jamal Charlo hold on to that WBC strap? Did they take it from him yet? No, right? Let me ask y'all a question. Canelo, proud of this Munguia shit, he was demanding Jamal Charlo. He was demanding Jamal Charlo. He was demanding Jamal Charlo. Demanding. And most people were cool with that. Not me. That's because of inactivity. I'm like, where was this demand 4 or 5 years ago when he was your mandatory and then we saw a franchise status pop up? But never mind. Now, let me ask you a question. If Jamal Charlo signed to fight Canelo Alvarez, would the WBC take his belt? That wasn't even a topic of discussion, was it? But Jamel wants to dare to be great. And they said as soon as that bell ring, we're taking your shit. But that was, I believe that was a WBA or WBO, one of those motherfuckers. So it's obvious that these sanctioning bodies, they do what the fuck they want to do. So if Bud looks at Tio and says, all right, fuck it, let's scrap. Boots is going to be standing there like, George, what up? Boots is going to be standing there like, yo, what about me? Sidebar. My opinion on Boots is he's in a bad situation. He's in a very bad situation. And I mean, I'm talking about like as far as career is, because all these guys got options to do other shit and it don't include him. And that's fucked up. Jamel Herman lost. Where the fuck was he fighting? On the other side of the world? I didn't even see where the venue was. Where was he at? Australia? Shit. God damn it. Both of those guys was in shape too, man. I just commented on his gram. He was in Australia, of course. Damn. What was it? How he lose? God, don't say knockout, bro. Just don't say knockout. Just say like split decision, unanimous decision, split decision. Okay. Ay. Well. So Bud could go straight to Tio. And then now let me ask you a question. If Tio fights Bud at 147, is the WBO going to take his belt or do they just, Tio's belt? Because, they do shit. It's the WBO that took Jamel's belt. It's the WBO that said as soon as the bell ring, they're taking the belt. Was it the WBO or the WBA? I forget. Was it the WBO? They just took all his shit. So let me see something. If Teofimo decides he wants to fight Terence Crawford for the WBO at 147, if they strip him, it's going to be vacant. Who's going to fight for that spot at 140? I'm going to tell you what I'd like to see. I'd like to see, and I know Arnold Barbosa is number 1 and Jose Ramirez is number 2, but you know what? Just to be a douche, I'd like to see Richard Hitchison versus Sandor Martin. I'd like to see that. Africa. Because he's been talking crazy. And I'm sure he'd want to get in the mix with this. Oh, his daughter's sick too? Damn. Prayers up. He said Mr. Popo. Do y'all know what Mr. Yo, listen, man. I want y'all to understand something. BFTV is a fool. All right? I just need you to understand that this guy's a fool. And when Listen, man, when he called him Mr. Popo, I almost collapsed, y'all. Do y'all know what the fuck Mr. Popo is? He said, Rich Hitchison is this nigga right here. Stop.
What the fuck?
Oh, stop. This is serious. Oh my God. Oh shit, the room is spinning. Yo, nigga. Oh my God. Yo, when he first said that shit, I don't know what the fuck. I was at work. I was on my break, and I had to put the phone down. Nigga, my coworker's like, "You all right?" I was like, No, I'm not okay. Ricky Williams, salute, good brother. He said Shakur signed retired. He did? Yo, Shakur signed with Top Rank again? You know what? I'm gonna leave this shit up for the rest of the goddamn show. So I'd like to see Africa versus Sandor Martin in the event Teofimo Lopez decides to fight Bud Crawford and they don't strip him. Because right now, Stop. This nigga from Brooklyn. Yeah, I have a DAZN subscription. I do. Had it for a while now. Oh my God. So, I'd like to see Richard Hitchison fight Sandor Martin in the event that I'm crazy distracted by this picture, but I love it. In the event, because we don't know what Bud's gonna do at 154. Fundora looks like he's fighting Errol. He could drop the WBO belt. I don't know if Bud's gonna want to fight for that vacant, but in the meantime, while he's trying to figure that out, he can go shut up Teofimo. But I want if all that goes well, I want them to strip Teofimo if he fights Bud. And if the WBO's vacant, I'd like to see Sandor Martin versus Africa. Yeah. Julian says, no, I'm saying, do I need one to buy the pay-per-view? I'm not sure. I think it's a situation where you could just buy the pay-per-view without having a subscription. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, good brother. I'm not sure. Yeah, Ricky Williams says, rinse and repeat, but folks want to keep blaming everyone else. Can we stop it now? Yeah, yo, bro, listen. I got to move this picture, y'all. I can't take it. Listen. Shakur wants fights, right? You need to understand with these companies, you're limited. And now people are gonna start screaming about other sides of the street. You know what I mean? Look, man. Good luck to Shakur, bro. I mean, I don't know what the plan is at this point. But y'all need to understand, I hope Shakur understands that everything that happened to him towards the end of 2023 is for his own doing. You could have fought Devin. That was a winnable fight. That was a winnable fight because Devin was drained and everything else, and you didn't do it. You could have fought Frank Martin, and all he asked was for a little cherry on top of the ice cream, and you told him no. I don't know why you told him no. But now the joke's on you because he's getting a Tank fight, something that you're not even petitioning for. And you laid an egg against De Los Santos, although you got the win. Everybody was like, yo, Tank, what the hell was that? You see, last time you had a performance like that, we stood in the pocket for you and said, yo, man, get off the brother's case. He won. You did it again. You don't need my help. You go on. You go on with your daddy people. Let them stand in the pocket because you gave me your ass to kiss. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You could have fought Devin, but you started to lie about shit. So all of these wounds are self-inflicted, and now you re-signed with Top Rank. I don't know what's going on, bro. Yeah, he said he wanted an extra million. Ghost wanted an extra million. He didn't want to give him the bag. He should have coughed it up because now Devin went on to do good things. Ghost is going on to fight Tank. And what is Shakur doing next? Everyone wants a De Los Santos rematch. But what is he doing next? We don't know. We don't know. I don't know what he's doing next, but now he's on Top Rank. So whatever he does next, he's gonna be fighting on a Wednesday night or on a Thursday night. You know, probably fighting Jorge Arce. You remember Jorge Arce? He's gonna ride in on a horse with his cowboy hat. Shakur gonna outweigh him by 40 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Hey man. Oh, he's fighting a dude that Frank just beat. Okay, so are we gonna say that he's fighting Frank's leftovers? So, you know, are we doing that? Because you know, fans, you know, we're so fickle. We pick and choose arguments. You know, saying to try and cut somebody down. Look, everybody's leftovers for everybody. If you really look at it. So that, I mean, look. George said he's not seeing it anywhere that Shakur be signed. I mean, I don't know. I'm listening to y'all. You know, I haven't. Is it on the news feed anywhere? I don't know. I mean, let me go to Google. I don't know. Y'all got a you got a link or something? Because I'm just listening to y'all. I don't know. Do you have a link? That's some interesting news to discuss. Oh, okay. So Rick, you got inside information. Okay. Yeah, inside information. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Now, Ricky be on point. I'll take your word for it. Hold on. Yeah. So, you know, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Rick said, "No, don't listen to me." No. You know, look, it won't surprise me if he does because where's he? I don't know where's he gonna go. Would he go to the PBC and fight on Amazon? Would he go to Matchroom? Would he be a free agent and attempt to do what Devin is doing Hold on. I'll probably give my ticket to someone. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, I mean, look, this is boxing, but to get back on topic, I think Devin's going to unify. He's going to become undisputed at 140. Isak is, I hate using the term easiest way to go, but y'all know what I mean. I'm not being disrespectful when I say that. I think Isak is the, again, I'm not being disrespectful when I use the term easy. I say, let's say this. I say he's a logical pick to try and become unified. And I think Teofimo's going to be trying to play politics and use star power that he doesn't exactly have like everyone else. Like, he's known, but he's not known on that level. He's not rock star status. So I think he'll fuck around and, you know, like he did at 135. I don't trust him. And then I think it'll come down to Matias and Devin, and I'm picking Devin for the win. And I think Teofimo won't lose the belt. I think he'll just like drop it and he'll do something stupid. Like he'll drop the belt or whatever. You know what I mean? So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Let me see something. Yep. General's on. Let me step out the way. Salute to Africa, Mr. Post. God damn, I can't unsee it, man. Man, salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat, man. Much love and appreciation. Pep Talk tonight. I'll be asking a question, what happened to our female artists? And I'm gonna do the same show asking what happened to our male artists, because I'm completely disgusted with what's going on in the world. Remember, salute to y'all. The General's on. And y'all have a magnificent day. And Gen Z, stop painting your fingernails. Stop arching your eyebrows. And stop being in the mirror longer than your girl. Kids are weird. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.